This is Maureen from Quarantine, and today is Simplicity Day. So in honor of Simplicity Day, I'm going to keep it simple with a gorgeous power vegan meal, and I will keep it very, very simple with ingredients and all, and it is vegan Thai pineapple fried rice. How cool is that? And I have a really cool way to serve it as well. So, without further ado, cue up the wooden xylophone or music of your choice here, and let's jump right in. What you're going to need is actually you can go with any oil you choose. I go with coconut oil. And a couple of tablespoons of coconut oil you'll need. Coconut oil is an awesome oil to always keep that on hand. Many, many, many nutrients and just a total power food. And of course, coconut oil, I could go on about. You can use it externally, internally, good for everything. Put it in your hair, on your skin, just so good. There's even a great way you can, don't swallow it, of course, but use it as a mouth rinse for a few minutes, and really cool, antibacterial, and so many things. But in this case, we're going to, again, it's Keep It Simple, Silly Day, Simplicity Day. And so just get a couple of tablespoons of coconut oil. Then you will need 3 cups of rice, your choice, cooked. And when you have this cooked, it might be a good idea to chill it. And if you don't have time to chill it for a few hours, that's fine too. It'll still work either way. You can go with basmati rice or any kind you choose. Again, have fun if you're feeling creative. Again, keeping it real simple. This is a very simple, delicious power food, vegan, and again, it's your choice, whatever you choose. For the rice, I mix it up a little bit. Sometimes I'll go with yellow rice because I love the beautiful colors in this dish. You're going to love this dish, just presentation-wise and everything, and I have a surprise for the presentation coming up, so hang on for the beautiful surprise presentation there, okie doke. And for the pièce de résistance. And so now you're going to look at either maybe some forbidden rice, which is that black rice, which is kind of fun too. Brown rice is a total power food as well. And many, many choices galore. So have at it and just have fun. And again, KISS, keep it simple, silly. Keep it Sesame Street, and so I know in quarantine, in all seriousness, it's not easy to get out and get a lot of these ingredients, especially a fresh pineapple, but if you can, that would be awesome. So it's kind of cool in quarantine if you need to use, I know you might have on hand a big thing of white rice, and that's fine too, and even leftover rice is even better. So keep it simple here, especially in quarantine and always here. And rice, again, is really good for you as well. It's anti-inflammatory. And rice is also great for your heart health, and it's a good source of energy. So always good to have rice on hand, I say. And this is just even basic rice, white rice. So have that on hand. Sometimes I keep it fresh in the fridge too, just to have it on hand, a huge thing of white rice. But you can get all kinds. And if you want to keep it real simple, get it already cooked, or the kind you can just cook up very quickly. And so rice, again, has these various vitamin Bs and lots of nutrients. And so go for the rice. It's especially as a vegan too. It's even the most processed varieties can still be nutritional powerhouses. And again, this is a power meal. So awesome vegan protein. And so we always have ways to get our protein here as vegans and be way, way healthy. So this also supports the immune system with the mineral magnesium content, and it also supports growth of the probiotic bacteria, and that's in the intestines. And so they form an important barrier to these foodborne vectors of infection. So Good food for thought here. And again, the brown rice, too, is especially a great source of this selenium. And that's a trace mineral. Google selenium, real awesome power food. So go for the brown rice. I like the brown rice too. And so mixed with all these upcoming ingredients too, the dish is not only gorgeous and delicious, but so nutritious and good for you. And very, again, simple to do here in quarantine. So then you're going to need one small, keep it simple, a red onion. I love the red because of that quercetin. But if you don't have that, by all means, go with whatever you've got, a yellow onion, white onion, and the other day I got some gorgeous spring onions over there at a cute little gourmet shop. Shout out to the Gourmet Canyon store in Topanga Canyon. Beautiful guys there, just so filled with good mojo and just really great energy. So I'll be back, as they say. And again, it's just always kind of cool to know where the food came from. And I even think about the food. Where does it come from? How many people went into the making of it, and incorporate that great energy into our very system. And we can say, okay, thank you for this food. And let's visualize it bringing beautiful energy to all of our cells. So it just adds to the ambiance, knowing where the food comes from and visualizing. Visualization is a great tool as well. And in fact, that's part of it too. If you would like to obviously take a little staycation, go in on the internet and look at beautiful videos of Thailand. And there's a place called Phuket and all kinds of places. And visualize that while you're playing the music. And so again, it'll be your home staycation, little vacay here. A staycay. And another great song to incorporate, of course, for the summertime, for your summer, I suggest for your summer staycation, which I just sent to my sis, and it's Billy Stewart. And the song is called Summertime. So let's pull in that beautiful energy, and of course, from doing that, we'll put it right back out there, all that great mojo. Again, remembering always, wherever we go, whatever it is we're doing, incorporating all those, that great mojo into everything, all our senses, the visual, what are we seeing, what are we smelling, the good aromatherapy, especially with our food, and the gratitude that goes with that, and the texture of while we're cutting up these beautiful foods, and the pineapple, and just the way it all, and of course the music. We cue up the music. And then consistently stop just for a nanosecond or a moment to be here now, right now. And now again, where our breath is in that moment of gratitude and incorporating that beautiful love into the ingredients. So then you're going to need 3 cloves of garlic. Again, if you can, go for organic, go for all natural, and I like to do it fresh. If you can't, that's okay too. About 3 cloves of the garlic, minced, and the garlic, again, I'll do more than 3 cloves, but keep it simple for yourselves too if you're not ready for the potent essence of this garlic. And so it's awesome for the immune system. You can go, I put in maybe 5 or 6 of those, and just beautiful garlic. So again, but go with what you've got. And then with the garlic, you're going to need also 1 cup of carrots. And again, go for organic and peel those and dice those up. And if you like, you can use the mandolin and dice them up matchstick style. Go matchstick style. And it's kind of fun to just go with the different shapes. And that has great, as we know, the vitamin A and the potassium for these carrots, and much more. So they're really good, as we all know. We've heard since we were kids, they're good for your eyesight, my mom used to say. Eat your carrots. They're great. And boy, was she right, ahead of her time. Great for the vision. And again, this helps bolster your bone health, which is really cool to have. So all the way across the board, as vegans and otherwise, this is really a good thing. Carrots. Can't go wrong with carrots. So also, if you like ginger, this is good too. And about a tablespoon, again, go for the fresh organic ginger if you can. If not, go easy on yourselves again. Keep it simple. But this ginger is anti-inflammatory and so good for you, and it just adds that beautiful flavor. So go with the ginger, and then bell pepper, a little bell pepper again. Only it's powerful as well. Some people aren't wild about it, but I'll put just a little bell pepper in, and then I'll mix and match, or put all of the different colors, and it is quite strong. So go according to your own liking, and even just like half a little bell pepper. They've got the green peppers, the red, the yellow, the orange, and just go for it. I put a little bit of each in, and you can cut them very thin with the mandolin. And that's kind of fun. So these are, again, are a great source of the alkaline. Alkaline is really, really good for one. And this has a nice crunchy kick to it, too, if you add that into the dish. And it's great, especially when these green or these bell peppers are fresh, really fresh. Don't let them sit around too long because they can get soggy, and they just miss the boat, honestly. So make sure they're fresh, and they're sweeter when they're organic. And then again, they've got, like I said, that great crunch to them. And then you'll need a half a cup of frozen peas, keeping it real simple. And I go for the organic peas. If you don't have those, just get the frozen peas. And I add twice as much. And that's because I love the extra protein, and not just that, but the greens, and to make it a real power meal. And so not a side dish, but an entire summer dish here, since we're in summer. But you can have this, obviously, any time of year as a mini staycay, which is a stay vacation, as they say. So make this a little summer vacay, a staycay. And so incorporate all these really cool things like the peas. I put more in to make it an entire meal. And again, I understand less is more. I know that concept. But in this case, hey, sometimes more is more. And so I add a little more. And because also it's a great source of protein. It's got vitamin A and K and C. Again, C is a great immune buster. So it's got the thiamine too, among other things. Great for us vegans, the thiamine. So then go for about 1 1/2 cups of the fresh pineapple chunks. Now here's where we're going with the pièce de résistance. So here we go. Ready? So if you can get a whole organic, go for it. And if not, this dish is going to be just as gorgeous and just as beautiful. But this is a fun thing for when and if you can get that fresh organic. And always look for the yellow golden color. Golden, as my daughter says. Go for the golden. Go for the gold. And when looking for this pineapple, and if you need help in the store, they'll always be happy to help you. Make sure you find the right pineapple, because it does make a difference. You want it ripe and then very, very sweet. So these are great. And if not, you can already find the cut up. They're already cut up in the store, or if need be, just there's other ways you can find them. They have them already cut up in little in the fridge, little pineapple chunks there. So whatever works, keep it real simple. Or even looking in the pineapple in the can, the Dole pineapple. So this is also a great source of bromelain, which is anti-inflammatory, full throttle. Really excellent source of that bromelain. And it's got the vitamin B6 and the thiamine, again, great for us vegans. And it's beautiful for everyone, this meal. Everybody loves this meal. So if you're feeling creative and you have this entire pineapple, if you did get the whole pineapple, what you're going to want to do, and this will add to the presentation here, just beautiful again for that. We're making this our staycay. Keeping it simple, of course. It's very, very simple. Just cut it lengthwise, keep it real simple, and then cut around the edges, and you're going to leave about 3/4 of an inch on the outside of the pineapple, and then just simply remove the center core of the pineapple, and that's the part you're going to just cut up into the chunks, okay? Very simply. And at the end of the dish, guess what? You've got these 2 pineapple halves, right? Well, this becomes your bowl, and it's a dish. So you're serving this entire vegan Thai pineapple fried rice inside the actual pineapple. That's your dish. Bravissimo. I love it. Bravo. So just beautiful. And you're going to have lots of fun with this, and bring the kids in and bring the whole family in, or simply make the presentation and present this glorious dish. So then you'll need a half a cup of roasted cashews, and the cashews, again, power food. Everything that I incorporate here is why we call this superfood. And it's got vitamin E, K, and B6, great antioxidants, and also a good source of protein and vitamin C and the B. And so if you do prefer, you can go for another topping. I sometimes, again, more is more. I'll add more pistachios, almond slivers, sesame, sunflower, pumpkin. Awesome for your health. Awesome overall, and great taste sensation. Your choice. So, or pull back and just go with a little bit of one of your choice. And again, total power meal. So cue it up, or whatever you have on hand is where I'm going with that, to be really creative here in quarantine and or otherwise. And then go for about 3 tablespoons of the soy sauce. Soy sauce is actually kind of cool. It's got the B3 and the iron, manganese. And if you prefer, some people do, go for the Bragg's, which is that liquid amino. And I always have that on hand. It's a great replacement for soy sauce or tamari or whatever you want to, whenever you want to add that sense of soy, but you don't actually want to use soy. And so this liquid, the liquid amino, is a great source of protein concentrate, and it's got no salt. And a lot of people like it for that reason alone. So it's a nice little gourmet replacement for the, again, tamari and the soy and the Worcestershire sauce. Say that 3 times. So Worcestershire. Okay. And I believe that pronunciation came from my time spent in the deep south, whereas in New York, where we grew up, it's Worcestershire. So Worcestershire, enjoy. And you say potato, and I say potato, and you say tomato, and I say tomato. We grew up singing that song, too. Isn't that great? As a family thing, I know my daughter always loved it when I'd break into that song, whether you're cooking or whatever you're doing, driving down the street. It's a fun thing. My mom, my dad, my family, we grew up with that. So yes, tomato, tomato, potato, potato, and bon appetit onward with our vegan Thai pineapple fried rice. And there's no potatoes or tomatoes in this particular dish, but not to worry, as they say, plenty of recipes on the way. Okie doke, we're almost there. And again, what might seem like a lot, it's not. Once you get your recipes together, your ingredients together, you can just start rocking and rolling, and it doesn't take long at all to cook this gorgeous, gorgeous meal. And then you'll need 1.5 teaspoons of curry powder. And I love curry powder for so many reasons, but also because it's got turmeric. And I put turmeric in everything. I buy it fresh. It's very simple. You can just cut the turmeric up and you can put that in your smoothies. But turmeric is just something to put in salads and soups and rice dishes and just about everything. Turmeric's so good for you, anti-inflammatory, plus great vitamin C. So you need 1.5 teaspoons of the curry powder. And actually, I'm going to call this curry power because of the powerful nutrients involved here, especially that turmeric. And eventually, very soon too, I'll add in a special treat, which is the recipe for the golden milk and made with the turmeric. And if you don't happen to have the curry spice, or it's too, in quarantine, not easy to get access to, go ahead and just add, again, the turmeric and some cumin, coriander, and the like, and you'll have your great curry spice going on there. And you can also go for the paste as well, the curry paste, if you have that. So onward we go. And then 1 half a cup of the green onions. And again, those green onions are beautiful. Go for the organic. And if you have fun out at the farmers markets, I know you can't in quarantine, but sometimes I found a local farm was still open and everybody's keeping social distancing, but we still have the wherewithal to get these organic veggies. If you can, if not, go for, again, whatever you can with regard to the green onions. And you know what? May I add in here, since we're playing a little Summertime by Billy Stewart, let's cue up, if you can, it's a song called Green Onion. Really fun mojo here. And great song by Booker T and the MGs. So find it, cue it up. Bon appetit, carry on with the summer staycay and our vegan power recipe for Thai pineapple fried rice. And don't forget to have on hand some black pepper, hopefully freshly ground, and of course some great salt. They even have salt you can grind, and whether it's sea salt, Himalayan pink, or simple salt and pepper, whatever suits your fancy. Have fun is the key. Be creative and enjoy. Be in the moment. You got your music going and you're making this dish, and gather the family around if you would like, or do it on your own. And it's all beautiful. Incorporate that love. Don't forget to take your time to breathe in the love. I always say add that to whatever it is we're doing. I take a deep breath right now and send it out all over the world, because it's really that cool quantum energy, that beautiful love, the most powerful source in the world. And we can incorporate that into our very cooking, our very food. And it has been proven again scientifically. This can change the very taste of the food. And on a molecular level, it can change your very water. So be aware of the energy that's going on. If there's a negative thought while you're cooking, go back to the beauty, go back to the moment, go back to, oh, I'm cutting this up, or, oh, look at the colors, look at the aroma, enjoy the moment, enjoy, and be grateful. I always say, think of all the people that were involved and all the elements that came into play with regard to cooking this meal. And of course, when the meal is complete and it has been served, and even again, if it's just yourself, to take a moment to appreciate that. Again, we don't have to snap a million pictures and send them out worldwide. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Where I'm going with that is it's an inside job. As long as you're appreciating it, gratitude really helps to put you in that zone of feeling content and feeling at peace, and let food be thy medicine. So it's again all about not just the beautiful ingredients, but what the main ingredient, again, is the love. Don't forget this. And we remind each other, and then breathe it in again, and then send it out. And I like to even take my time and to say a word of gratitude and to meditate momentarily just on good mojo, good energy, and send out the good mojo to the meal, and not just rush through the meal. We see a lot of people rushing through their food, and that's not good either, but to take our time. Take our time. Easy does it. Keep it real simple. And so whatever it is we're doing, have fun with it. And it's kind of cool to just take a moment to send out globally, universally, just a beautiful vibe of pure love and gratitude across the universe. I digressed a little because that's an important ingredient, and it should be number one and throughout every dish. Let's incorporate that in there with whatever it is we're adding. And as we all know, we can always tell when somebody's prepared something from that place of love. It does indeed make a difference, and so can you. And just one or two more items, and we're in business. Half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. Now, red pepper flakes are really good for you as well because they've got that vitamin C and A. And this is a great health booster. So incorporate this into so many things as well. Throw it in your salads and your soups, and again, even on your pastas. Just a really good ingredient to always have on hand, and it steps it up a notch and gives it that extra kick. So, and then you've got 1/4 a cup of fresh cilantro. This cilantro is not only, again, beautiful to look at, but it's got that great protein and the antioxidants and, let's say, vitamin A, vitamin C, and K, and it's got calcium. Calcium is great, again, for the bones, and it's got many, many others. And I've even heard it said it helps reduce stress and anxiety. This cilantro is really a cool power thing. And so it's also just beautiful aromatherapy here. So let's incorporate, again, all our senses. And so toss in some extra ginger, even, if you like that aroma, too. And so to get started, simply let's get it going. Start sauteing those onions, and the way you'll do that is put in a little of that oil. You got your coconut oil, and put the onions in until it's softened, and this will go for about 2 minutes. Then you're going to add your carrots. You've got everything all together here, and then the peppers and the ginger, if you like, again, and then you're going to add some of the crushed pepper, and then add the garlic. Easy does it. And then you go and cook the carrots, actually, until they're tender. And this will be for about 8 minutes. And then now add the pineapple. And you add this pineapple just until it's browned. And this will be maybe for about 5 minutes. And now you add your rice and the thawed peas. And if you don't have the frozen peas or the peas aren't thawed, if you have a can of peas, well, you know what? Go for it. Again, in quarantine, a lot of us do have things in cans. So this is kind of a cool thing to know that you've got these ingredients and you can carry on. And you'll be just like Peas and Carrots again. Name that movie. Peas, please. Remember, if you don't have any kids around you, let the kid in you out to play when you're cooking. It's quite cathartic. And throw in some of the green onion, and then pour in the curry powder and the soy sauce, or the Bragg's, what choose you. Cook for approximately 3 to 5 minutes until it's all heated up. And you're going to just have these glorious aromas going and the beautiful visuals, and you've got your music going on, got the good love you're incorporating, and just beautiful energy. We want to remind ourselves, even right here, right now, send it out, and keep going one step at a time. Now you've got this recipe, and you can serve this. Top it again, like I said, with the green onions or the fresh cut cilantro. And what's kind of nice is my daughter and I are growing our own cilantro, and this is just gorgeous. And it's really easy to do if you choose. You can grow it in the kitchen window, and very easy. And then so don't forget your roasted cashews. The roasted cashews, or whatever you choose to top this with, the various seeds that we spoke of, the sunflowers or pistachios or the almonds, but the cashews, again, work really well here, keeping it real simple. And again, now, here you go, as we talked about, the pièce de résistance here. Cut the entire pineapple in half. You got it there. And you're going to serve this inside the pineapple. So here you go. Voila. Meal complete. Put it inside that beautiful pineapple bowl, and you're going to make this your mini summer vacation, your staycay. Sending out the love. Bon appetit. There you've got your beautiful power recipe, power vegan meal, vegan Thai pineapple fried rice, served inside a pineapple. Isn't that fun? And the kids are going to love this, and the kid in you. And don't forget to share not just the music and the beautiful food, but go online and find those great visuals of Thailand and Phuket and all these great places. And if you can, even in quarantine, manage to do a little picnic on the lawn or just out there in the yard and with your little pineapples. So here's to you all over the world, having a beautiful summer staycation, staycay, and stay safe and stay well. And bon appetit. Thank you for listening. This is Maureen from Quarantine, and I'm signing off just for now.